Hello everyone, this is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more of The Long Dark in our Interloper miniseries. So this is episode 10 of the Interloper miniseries. For those of you who are newer to my channel, and there are a lot of you as a result of this series, thank you very much for being here. And again, welcome. Glad you're here. Just as a heads up, I'm not just throwing words around when I use the phrase mini-series. I do regular Long Dark series on my channel roughly every 6 months, and those series tend to go for a few months. Oh, hey, a flare! A few months at a time. Mini-series tend to only go for 5 episodes if they are standard. If people really like them, I'll do another 5. If people really like them, I'll do another 5 after that. But what I am saying, if you're not already picking up what I'm putting down, is that if you want to see another 5 episodes of Interloper, let me know. But I just want to let you know that it would be the last 5. And of course, the next season of Against All Odds Season 3, which is going to be starting around the turn of the year in the Long Dark, which will be an Interloper playthrough. Well, that's actually what I was going to say. The next series will be an Interloper playthrough like this, where I won't cut it sooner than 15 episodes. I'll take longer. I'll play through as long as I can survive, because that's the purpose of the series, to survive against all odds. We're not finding any food. This isn't good. I'm gonna sneak through here. Oh man, I did not know moving through this was so slow. This is painful. Let me put this away. We should actually have some daylight soon-ish. Less than 1 hour of darkness left. I'm going to try to make my way to the Riken, because at this point I have nothing really to lose. Actually, no. Before I make my way to the Riken, there is one more area. All right, I need to get up. Where's the door? The door was like right here, wasn't it? There it is. There is another area that I could explore. Let's check for wolves first. Don't see or hear any wolves. So this is the other area that I haven't looked through yet, and hopefully there will be a little bit of food in here. That would be nice. Because so far Desolation Point has truly been desolate. It has dealt me a bad hand, and I am not finding any food. And if I don't get these, if I don't get items that can help me harvest kills, I'm also running out of lantern fuel. But if I don't get a makeshift knife soon, and a makeshift axe, and the means to make a makeshift bow and actually kill things... Yeah, see, she's hungry. She's starving. Like, I don't have any food. None. This is not good. Nothing here. Yeah, there's nothing here. Really bad hand. There's a toque. There's a plastic container. I'm going to guess with nothing in it. Yep, my guess was correct. Okay. Well, can't eat a toque, unfortunately. Time to go to the Riken. Here is why this could be the very last episode of this series. I mean, I said I would play 5 more if I made it, but there's a good chance this is going to be the last one, because I am hungry, and I'm tired. And that is not a good combination of things. So I'm going to harvest these rose hips real quick. But I don't have anything near me, really, that I can use. I've got to go to the Riken because I can sleep on the Riken. But if there is not an unexpected bounty of food on the Riken, I'm done. Unless I find somewhere else to eat, because my problem is that while I'm sleepy, there's the Riken right there. While I'm sleepy, I can't really do that much. I'm losing condition due to being sleepy as well. I can't carry as much. I'm not as effective. I'm losing condition. I'm dying because I'm exhausted. So there needs to be the means to adequately replenish my food and my sleep meter on the Riken, or I'm dead. Period. No questions asked. Because the Riken is where I need to be. Ironically, I am right where I need to be to make tools and significantly improve my future survival chances. I might even get to make the tools before I die, if I die this episode. So that would at least be something. But it's not looking good. And I don't think there are any cattail stalks around. I mean, I could look. I might get desperate and start looking for cattail stalks again. But, hey, at least we made it to the Riken. Yes, I know you're cold. That's the other thing. It's really cold. Because this is the Lawn Dark. That's just the way it is. Alright. We have arrived. Here's the Riken. Thankfully, it's pretty well lit in here right now. It's not nighttime. Oh, hey, dead guy. That's new. I've never seen a corpse here. Basic wool scarf. I've never seen that corpse there. Wonder if that's new for this patch. I've been at the Riken a bunch of times. Could be wrong, though. Alright. I don't have a lot left on my lantern. So I'm going to try and move quickly here. I need to find food. That is a book. I can't eat a book. Yay, creepy old decrepit ship noises. Derelict ship is actually what I was looking for as a word. Alright, got some more coal here. Alright, here's how this is going to work. I'm going to go ahead and put this away. I'm going to drop every last piece of coal that I have on me. 37 pieces, which is more than enough to make what I need. Then I'm going to scoot over a little bit. You can't see me scooting over, but trust me, I'm scooting over. We only have 6 pieces of scrap metal right now, but we have a hacksaw, and there's plenty more of scrap metal to be had in here. Alright, now we're going to light this again. I just didn't want to have that running while I was dropping stuff on the ground. So we are now a lot less burdened, thankfully. We won't tire as easily, but that doesn't solve our problem. We need to rest and eat, and we don't... Okay, good. There's a little bit of food. Pinnacle peaches. That's not enough to get us by, though. See, this is the place where we could sleep normally. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. Let's eat these. Now that we are at the Riken, we're also going to drink that. Now that we're at the Riken, I'm just going to sleep for a bit in here. Here's a bed. It's plenty warm, feels like 40 degrees. We get a 5-degree bonus, so let's see. If I sleep for 3 hours, I'll still have 200 or so calories left. And I'm going to use that to go out and try and accomplish things. And by accomplish things, I mean try and get food. Good God. Alright, I think it's just foggy outside, which is why you're seeing what you're seeing. I haven't fully finished exploring the Riken either, so I'm going to do that. Let's take a look outside and see how things are looking. Let's take a look and see how things are looking. You know what I meant. Okay, it is actually a blizzard. Not good at all. So this might be an example of the Interloper mode's weather getting worse over time. Maybe. I mean, I'm only like 5 days in. Alright, I just want to say, every single time I see that little gun at the bow, when I come around that corner, that looks like a person. That looks like a person, and it scares the crap out of me every single time. Just throwing that out there. If it doesn't scare the crap out of me, it sends a chill down my spine that I just don't need when I'm already playing a tense game. on a derelict ship in the middle of an ice storm. Alright, so this is... This... I don't know, guys. This could honestly be it. Stuck in a blizzard. I mean, the weather could kill us here on this 10th episode of Interloper. And trust me, I'm not going to try and intentionally die to end the series. I don't do that, but like... I know, because I'm just saying that because I know some of you are thinking it, but like... I am not sure I see a way out here. Let's see. I guess I'll go back up. Do I need to try and brave this blizzard? I don't know where I could possibly go that would be safe. And that could have the chance for food. Let's take a look outside. Yeah, see, this is terrible. I can't see anything. Alright, I'm not going to try and brave that. I do, however, have lots of matches. 39 to be exact. Haha, victory! So I'm going to use those to light my way again, instead of my lantern. I'm going to cross my fingers that if I sleep for one more hour, that the blizzard pass... There it is! Blizzard passed. The weather is probably still going to be crappy, maybe even windy. We recovered a little bit of condition there. We are now almost starving. We are officially about to lose condition due to being hungry. But the weather cleared. And that will give us an opportunity to go out and maybe find some food. And all I need to do is find enough to... Ah, it's actually not bad at all. Alright. Alright, so here's some deer. I'm going to come out here first and see if there are any coastal plants at all that I could harvest for extra calories. This is rough.
So hungry.
I know. Don't want to walk out on weak ice either. Alright, so I see some saplings there, but saplings I can't eat. I can just be happy that I found saplings. Come here, bunny. I wish I could catch bunnies. Alright, so we're going to harvest this. That's the wrong sound effect. I used a hacksaw to do that. They added that ability. Alright, yeah, this is not good. I need to find food somewhere. So what I'm going to try and do, I'm going to go back towards the warehouse. Trying to go back towards the whaling station. Actually, I'll go there first because there's a submerged, partially submerged truck here. I can't remember if there's anything salvageable here, but there's a chance there could be something. See? Okay, I see crows, which implies body, which implies meat. And if I find meat, especially if I find a dead deer right now, that would be the godsend. Because a dead deer, especially with multiple pounds of meat, I could run back to the Riken, I could cook that meat in the stove. I wouldn't even do it in the stove, actually. I'd just make a fire, and then go back to the Riken and make my tools, and be good to go. Alright, there's a couple of crows circling different places. Okay, so dead guy, please have some food on you. Be the one guy that has food on you. Nope. But there are other crows circling here, which implies other dead things. Ha 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 ha! The gods have smiled upon us today. So, Perfect. 2.9 pounds of deer meat. There it is. That is my salvation. Feels like 29 degrees. I'm going to go ahead and pick these crow feathers up, because I'm going to need as many crow feathers as possible to make some initial arrows. And you know what? I'm going to start a fire right here. We're going to cook that meat, and it's going to be great. Oh, it's just the best thing. Lucky, lucky, lucky. Okay, so we're actually going to make tools. And if you guys really want to see another 5 episodes, I guess I can do it. But we'll have to see. I'll have to see how much people are still watching by the 10th episode. You guys let me know. I mean, I kind of want to do 5 more myself, but at the same time, like, I need to focus on making sure the main content gets out, that the channel goes back to full schedule, etc. You know, just need to make sure all of that is doable. I don't have any actual wood on me. That sucks. So I'm going to have to use a lot of my sticks here, which is fine. Alright, so we're going to cook this. So tired again. $880 glorious calories. And another 267. We're not nearly out of the woods. But it gives me what I need. I need to get some more sticks again. Stick. Stick. Haven't done this in a while, have I? Stick. Haven't needed to. Alright, so now we're going to go straight back out to the Riken, and we're going to make those tools. And it's going to be great. I can even see the Riken right now. Awesome. I'm going to pick up that stick while we're on the way. It's not too far out of the way. I have to be honest, I actually am kind of amazed at the wolf encounters I've managed to avoid on the last couple of episodes. There have been a couple times where wolves have just been right on my heels. I've heard them. And I've managed to sneak by them or get away from them and not even get jumped on once this entire series so far. And with good reason. Wolves are terrifying in the Long Dark period, but especially in Interloper mode, where a single struggle, I was just listening to Willowas talk about this earlier today, a single struggle can take you all the way down to next to no health. From 100% to like 1% health from one wolf struggle. It's crazy. I don't want that to happen to me. I want to avoid it at all costs. Okay, I'm really tired. So unfortunately I'm going to have to play that game where... Hang on. Where I go sleep for a little bit. Can't sleep for long because that calorie meter, but I need to regain a little bit of energy here. 6 hours of daylight left. Let's rest for... Here, let's rest for 4. 2 hours should be enough. Because we're going to have a firelight from the forge to work. And I don't want to let too much more time pass because of that calorie store issue. I'm going to need to go back out, possibly during the night, and get food. But there's a very good chance I will have a makeshift knife and a makeshift hatchet at my disposal at long last. Alright, let's light this. Alright, so metal shelf. I just needed to kind of make sure I could see things. Alright, we're going to break this down. Oh man, that actually took a lot. That's unfortunate. Here's the forge. Alright, open up the furnace. We're going to start the fire with a book. Damn straight we're going to use our accelerant, so actually we're going to start with a stick instead. This is not a fire that we want to go out. Then we will put some additional sticks in. But you know what we need to do? I'm going to put all those sticks in. Because in order... This needs to be a certain temperature before coal is ready. So it takes an hour to break that down. Hang on, we need to break something light down. Something that's not going to take an hour. 45 minutes. How much time do I have on that fire? 55 minutes. Okay. Oh, I'm using up my calories doing all this, though. This sucks.
Man, I could eat anything.
Alright, now in order to add coal, which we're going to pick a lot up right now. Oh good, it's letting us add coal right now. Glorious. This is going to be a nice hot fire.
I could use a drink.
Forge needs to be 270 before we can actually do anything with it. So she said she could use a drink. She could also use some food, being totally honest. Alright, it's almost to 170. I don't think we're going to get to 270, though. We're going to need to put some more coal in. Oh, I might get to 200. I put more coal in than I realized. Nice. Wow. Okay. Maybe we will get to 270, or like right below it. Yep, right below it. There it is. So there's a little bit more. Now let's go ahead. This is not a perfect situation, folks, but we're going to make do with what we've got. Now, where did I put the rest of that metal? There it is. I'm gonna pick all that up. Gonna put the coal down. Oh, standing right next to the forge. I was like, where'd it go? Alright, now I need an improved knife. It's gonna take 3 hours to make this. Oh, this sucks. Improvised, rather. Yep. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do, actually, before I make this, is I'm going to melt some snow. I'm going to melt a gallon of snow. We're going to start starving. We're going to start losing condition. We're dehydrated, too. So, not a great position to be in right now. Because we're losing condition due to dehydration and starvation. And we're going to be tired soon. So, episode 11 could be the last episode of the Interloper series. But what I will do is we will drink this to recover our thirst, at least, so we're not losing condition from that. We're going to make... We are going to make the improvised knife. Okay, we're actually...
If I don't rest soon, I'm gonna faint.
That's not bad. I'm going to go ahead and make the hatchet too, then. It's going to take 4 hours, and we're exhausted. Oh, our condition's really going to drop precipitously now. Alright, so now we have a hatchet.
Just lay down and have a little...
And we have a knife. Not bad. But we need sleep. Starvation is killing us. As I mentioned, though, starvation kills you the slowest. So you can afford to go without food. Just not for too long. But I definitely need to get rest. Less than 1 hour of darkness left, so we're up all night making things. Alright. Let's go to sleep for... Let's say... Really nervous about this. Let's sleep for 3 hours and see how much condition we lose. We'll probably be around 75, maybe even in the 60s when we wake up. Oh wow, okay, still at 84, not bad. So again, we're starving, but we're surviving. So let's sleep for another 4 hours. I mean, I hate to do this, but we need to recover that energy and be able to carry everything we're carrying now. So now I have a knife, now I have a hatchet, It's possible for me to cut up large pieces of wood. It's possible for me to harvest corpses much faster because I have that knife. Now I just need to go find food. I'll tell you what, let me sleep for 1 more hour. Because I want to go ahead and save this here and cut this here. Now you guys are going to be like, oh my god, you have to play another 5. I'm going to play another 5. I'm going to make the executive decision right now. This is going really well. It makes me look forward to doing Against All Odds Season 3, because this is just really, really intense and a lot of fun. So we'll do another 5 episodes to see how well things go now that I've got some basic materials and have the ability to survive, hopefully a little longer. Starvation is going to kill me, though, if I'm not careful. So now I need to probably get the heck out of Desolation Point and start heading back to Coastal Valley. There I go again. Coastal Highway as soon as possible, so that I can, yeah. So that I can have that whole place searched and hopefully find some food there. But now, you know, if I find a deer, it'll be easier to harvest it. I can fight off wolves a little more easily now that I have a hatchet. It's handy, so that's where we're going to go with the next 5 episodes. Thanks very much for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you're not already. I upload new episodes. That sounded very dominant. I apologize. I'm actually not trying to be that pushy. But if you're not already subscribed and you would like to keep watching Long Dark content and other story-based content like this, consider subscribing to the channel. It might be awesome. You might just like it. But I upload new episodes in this series right now every other day at 3 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, which is GMT-4 for those of you not in the States. By the time you're watching this, I might be able to have the next 5 be daily episodes, as is usual. Again, my channel normally does daily content. I'm on half schedule right now. I've mentioned this many times during the miniseries, just so that people have their expectations in the right place. Normally, there is content every day at noon and 6, and if I do a mini-series at 9 a.m. or 3 p.m., it is also daily content, but that's just, right now, I'm doing half as much because I'm stupidly busy, and that's just a nice way to keep the channel going and balance everything. So anyway, enough about the channel. Again, thanks very much for watching. If you have any questions about the Long Dark or about Interloper mode, feel free to leave a comment in the comments below, or just ask me directly. Send me a message on the channel, send me a message on Twitter, send me a message on Steam, Facebook, Reddit, whatever social media you want to use. I'm open to all of them. And again, thanks for being here. I'll see you next episode.